Hello, wonderful people. I want to specially welcome you to another powerful edition of SMS. SMS talks about sex and marriage solutions. Today, I'll be talking about 5 things you need to stop doing. 4 to 5 things you need to stop doing if you find out that you are falling in love with the wrong person. You are falling in love with a married woman, you're falling in love with a married man, you're falling in love with an unmarried lady, and you're married, and you're falling in love with an unmarried man, and you're married as a woman. My name is Barrister Emmanuel, and I trust that as you give yourself these prescriptions, you're going to get yourself free from any of those things that have actually entangled your relationship. Just like I earlier I mentioned, there has been a whole lot of devastations. There have been a lot of frictions. Recently, we heard about a story about a woman that was pursuing what they call slave queen in the local language in Nigeria, Africa. And because the woman was actually, the young lady or the woman was actually having an affair with her husband. In the process, she had an accident and she died. I want you to understand this, that each of these wrong relationships can actually damage your life, can actually damage your family, can actually damage your health, can affect your career, can actually affect your finances, especially if you're a man and you're married and you're dating a young lady. Or you are a young lady, you find out that a man that is married is dating you, as it were, or falling in love with you, or falling in lust with you, or try to have some emotional reactions on your side. There are 4 to 5 things that you must stop doing if you don't want to get yourself into that kind of snare and kill yourself probably, or get killed by the woman's husband, or get destroyed by the man's wife. The first thing that you must do if you want to stay away from such entanglements is for you to realize that what you're doing is absolutely wrong. Yes, for anyone that wants to get free from something that is destroying you emotionally, something that is dealing with you, taking away your finances, you need to get this blunt truth that what you are doing is wrong. It doesn't matter how you enjoy a sexual relationship with someone of the opposite sex, as long as the person is not your spouse, as long as the person has not actually done any marital legal transactions when it has to do with you. You find out that your heart is always beating, you're always hiding, you're always, anything you're doing that you're always hiding, anything you're doing you don't want people to know about it, anything that you're doing that you don't want the person that is close to that person to know about it, it is wrong. It doesn't matter how you try to cover it up. After all, it's the man that is coming after me. After all, the lady is falling head over heels. The man is my crush, or the guy is my crush, or whatever. How dare you, as a married woman of 45 years, and you're dating a little boy of 24 years, and you're hiding and you're trying to change the codes, and probably the guy's name is Kingsley, and you decide to change or save the guy's name with Mercy, or just to deceive your husband. That means inside of you, what you're doing is wrong. So realize that, number one, that what you're doing is wrong. And as long as you have discovered that what you're doing is wrong, and maybe probably you are entangled, the next thing you need to do is to find a way and stop the communication. You should have to find a way to stop the communication. The foundation is, number one, realize that what you're doing is wrong. The second part of it is that you must find a way to cut off the communication. As long as there is no relationship connection by communication, over time there's going to be a separation. If you want to break loose from this dirty relationship of a married woman, of a married man, before they pour hot water on you, before they deal with you, before they beat the hell out of you, or the husband of the person gets you jailed, you must make sure you stop communicating with that married woman now. Yes, as a young boy, you must stop communicating with that young man now. Probably it's okay, the man is taking care of my bills. I want you to know that you are digging a very bad grave for yourself. So disconnect that discussions, the WhatsApp, the Telegram, the Instagram, the Facebook connection. Get out of it so that you can actually get free. The second thing that you need to stop doing. The third thing that you need to stop doing you need to do is to make sure that you subscribe to the counselorship of an expert. Discuss that with someone that is close to the person, or someone that is close to you, so that the person can actually talk to the man and say, please leave this young lady alone, or you are a married man. A lot of people will not actually get out of a particular hookup until they find out that someone close to them is talking to them, is discussing about it, is telling them this, what you're doing is wrong. This is what I call a discipline by responsibility. Submitting to someone. That person can be a pastor. That person can be someone that is close, an in-law, someone that is close to the person, someone that the person has respect for as a mentor or as a protege, or a classmate, or someone that has a listening ear when it has to do with that person. As long as you are committed in discussing with somebody, say, I don't like the way this guy is crushing on me, is dealing with me, is destroying my marriage. I don't like the way this married man is eating into my private life and is dealing with me, making my academics not to work. I want to get a hook out of this guy. I want you to know that as you get into that discussion, to a professional, trusted person, someone that can actually deal with this matter, I want to let you know they're going to be free. And the fourth, which I see as the most important, is to subscribe to the power of God that breaks such kind of relationship. Once you have this dirty relationship attached to your life, over time it forms a bondage. It forms like an emotional tie. It ties your spirit. You can't afford to live every 1 hour, 20 minutes without talking to this little girl of 16, whereas you are 45 as a man. You can't afford to get your heart out of this little boy of 25, whereas as a married woman, you're 46. Even while you're having sex with your husband, you are imagining the kind of sex you had with a young guy the other time. And I want you to know that over time, this thing binds into your mind, your mindset, the aspect of your mind that stirs up erotic moves will always be activated once you see the person. And that's why you need deliverance. That's why you need to get out of that entanglement by the power of God. It's a casting down every imagination and every high thing that exalts itself against the knowledge of God, and bringing into disobedience all those manipulations. I pray for you today that everyone that is watching me today, whether you're a young boy of 25 years, 16 years, 17 years, you're a young lady of 17, 20, 23, and you are dating a married man, and you are tired of dating the married man, or you are tired of dating the married woman, or you're tired of getting involved in a dirty relationship, I command that the forces of darkness is broken over your life today. And I command that that evil spirit that he has injected into you, that she has injected into you, is broken in the name of Jesus Christ. I speak to your finances. Probably it's finances that actually is making you get into that dirty relationship. I curse that devil of poverty. I command that ideas will begin to work for you, and I speak that the God of glory shall open unusual opportunities for you in the precious mighty name of Jesus Christ. I curse that devil. Get out in the mighty name of Jesus Christ. Beloved, it's a wonderful and powerful new day for you. Please, for further directives, mentorship, and guidance to get out of this ugly and dirty relationship, please call this number that is on the screen, +234 803 500 3594. I remain your friend and your brother, Barrister Ikenna Emmanuel. I am the lead pastor of Faith Leadership Churches Worldwide, International Center for Leadership, Diplomacy, Economic, and Human Development. Till I see you the next time on Sex and Marriage Solutions, do have a wonderful day. God bless you.
This is Faith House Leadership Church, one global leadership church, transforming lives and leading nations through God's light.